It's been 21 years to the day since a Scottsdale home was rigged to explode, destroying the remains of a family already dead inside. The only suspect in their murder, the family's father and husband, Robert Fisher, who hasn't been seen since. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Mitch Carr. Rachel Cole has the night off. Scottsdale police and the FBI still receive tips every week in this case. Here's a breakdown from Team 12's Erica Stapleton on that day and where the investigation has led.
Fire. You bet I can see it. Some house just exploded and ignited on fire.
Wait, were there people inside the house?
Yes, there are. They're probably dead.
The Scottsdale Police Department has ruled this as a triple homicide.
Mom, Mary Fisher, 12-year-old Brittney, and 10-year-old Bobby, all killed before the explosion. All clues pointing to one person.
We now consider him to be a suspect in the murders.
Their husband and father.
Robert Fisher.
Robert Fisher.
Robert Fisher.
Police would soon name Robert as the lone suspect in his family's murders, tracing his steps to an ATM in Scottsdale the night of April 9th. Mary's missing Toyota 4Runner in the background. He took out $280, then disappeared. April 20th, Mary's Toyota 4Runner spotted deep in the woods east of Young, Arizona, more than 100 miles north of Scottsdale. The SUV wiped clean, the family's dog Blue guarding it on the outside. Robert Fisher nowhere in sight.
You have an ID?
The massive manhunt dead-ended in all directions for 20 years.
The last true piece that we have is the vehicle.
An avid hunter, versed in Arizona's wilderness, making it tricky for search crews then to know where to start.
One of the prevailing theories is that he's a survivalist, that he's out there living in the woods.
Probably crawled in a cave and took his life. That was how a lot of people thought.
Investigators say Fisher's SUV was parked near a whole system of caves.
All indications are from the footprints that he had been in the cave.
And these caves might not be what you're thinking. Investigators say a lot of them start off like this, holes in the earth that span out underground, no clear direction.
What we're standing on is literally honeycombed underneath us, and it runs for miles down there.
Cave groups still search for any evidence of that.
And no luck so far.
And if he is still alive out there,
he doesn't really stand out. You know, he looks kind of like the average guy.
He has a noticeably stiff gait, a scar on his back, and a gold or missing tooth.
He could be living in a small town where he gets paid cash, or he could be living in a big town, you get lost in the shuffle.
We don't want him to feel as though he's out there and no one's looking for him anymore, because that's just not the case.
That was Erica Stapleton reporting. Back in November, the FBI announced Fisher had been taken off the FBI's 10 most wanted list, where he had been since 2002. It's due to the lack of verified sightings, continued coverage of the case, and no evidence he's done anything illegal since he disappeared. He was replaced by the head man in charge of MS-13, a violent gang based out of Central America whose drug operation extends into the United States.